Hello, my lovelies. You don't normally see me on a Thursday. And those of you who are in my Discord know I'm here. Forgive the funky music. I have a game open in the background that plays the music even when I'm not tapped into the game. So, this is why is the music sounds like this? Well, because when I booted the game up, their Halloween event is still in effect. Didn't think it would be. I don't know when it ends. So this isn't the usual music. This is the Halloween music. I booted it up, and the logo came up, and I'm like, that's not the usual logo. Have I not missed the Halloween event? Because I thought I'd completely missed it, but I haven't. So that makes me happy. I don't know how long it's still gonna be going for. But I don't want to sneeze. Don't let me sneeze. I just started stream. Momomogo99, thank you so much for the follow, for becoming one of my children of the night. If you do have a nickname or anything you want me to call you, do let me know, but if you prefer lurking and not chatting, that's absolutely okay too. Who have we got in on this fine Thursday night time? It's almost night time. Natashi, thank you for the first time chat, welcome in. Cryptid, Kapu, Angel, Dolphin, welcome. Let me move my chair down a bit. Right, yes, so, for people who aren't in my Discord, this is just a short little test stream. I normally don't stream in the evening. I used to stream games in the evening, and it was nice, because I know it's an easier time for a lot of, American time zone people to make it into stream, but it's just far too late for me to, like, I still live with my parents at the moment, and they go to bed around 9 or 10, and I can't stream after then, otherwise I'll get told off. So, you know, you'll become a patron today. You could help me move out and stream all the way through the night and never get any sleep. But, we are doing a little bit right now, because, I want to get this test stream done before tomorrow. So, that leaves now. Maybe I should have decided to do this earlier, but it's fine. It's fine. I hope we've all had a good week. I won't do a whole summary of my whole week. I don't think anything's really happened anyway. Because obviously I'll see you guys and more of you guys tomorrow at the usual time. For those of you who this is your first stream, usually usually I stream Friday in the daytime and Saturday in the daytime, starting at around 1 PM UK time. Early morning. What's that? What's this? That's like 4 AM Pacific time. Which I know is inconvenient for most people, but that's when I'm awake. And also I find if I stream in the evening, then I have to stay up later to like wind down, and then I don't go to bed until later, and and when my partner goes out to work, they're back in the evening, and I want to spend the evening with them, you know. No offense, guys, but I'd rather spend the time with my partner. So streaming is more in the daytime for me. So we're testing a game. I'll give info on why the test, and no, please do sleep. I'll give info on why the test and what the game is. So why the test is, for those of you who followed me, or well, those of you who are in my Discord, or those of you who have been to previous streams in the last few weeks, I've been organising and getting together a subathon, which will be taking place next week. What is that, Friday the 17th? For those of you who don't know what a subathon is, it's like a celebration type stream where essentially you start with a timer, Like mine will be set for 6 hours, and anytime any one of you subscribes to me here on Twitch, or gifts a sub, or gives bits, or also new for this time, is going to be also giving Ko-fi donations. It will add 5 minutes to the timer, so you force me to be on stream for longer. The maximum I'll be going each day is 10 hours, so I'll be doing 10 AM while 8 PM my time. And obviously, if the timer goes up beyond 10 hours, if it ends up being like 20 hours, I'll just do 2 10-hour streams. I'm not going above 10 hours in a single day. I need sleep. I would absolutely, but I'd be down to do like a 24-hour stream once I move out. That'd be fun. I actually genuinely would. I know you put /J, but I would be down for that. I would be so freaking happy when I move out, you guys don't understand. We're getting to the point where my income is high enough to make it viable, but at the moment I'm just trying to, I need to build credit history because I didn't have any. I didn't have bad credit history, I just had 0 credit history. So, now that I have my, I did an adult thing and got a credit card, so, I need to just try and spend a little on that every month, so that I have some credit history, so I can move out. That's the plan. It should be, definitely within the next 2 years. Ideally, hopefully, by the end of 2024, or like January 2025, that would be fingers, toes, everything crossed. I don't know if a year of credit history is enough, to make that viable. I hope so. Because at this point, it's like my income is becoming, which by income I mean Patreon, literally. You guys are the reason I can buy food. Is literally the biggest chunk of my income at the moment. So I didn't, yeah. Hopefully by the end of 2024. Credit cards confusing on me because why? But yeah. Because like I'm just like, I don't spend a lot, and I do pay rent to live at home, but it's nowhere near as much as I would pay to like rent from like, you know, a regular ass landlord and like go out and rent somewhere. Like it's cheaper than anywhere else would be. But I do still pay rent. You know, so I have like, I've never needed a credit card because I don't spend a lot. And, yeah, basically. I've always been alright, you know, very careful and very, like, money conscious, I guess. So, not to say that if you end up on a credit card it's because you want money conscious. I just mean, you know, that's not what I'm saying. Just, I've never needed one, and I know that's a privileged position to be in, but I haven't ever needed one. But you need one if you want to rent. Which is wild, because I'm like, but isn't the fact that I don't... I get it, it's because they want proof that you, will give stuff back once you've borrowed it, essentially, that you are agreeing to pay someone what you owe, and how do they know... You know, just because you've never needed a credit card, how do they know whether or not you're good at repaying your debts? But I'm like, this is stupid. This is stupid. Like, if you didn't need credit history to move out, then I'd be able to move out within the next, like, 6 months. Hopefully. Like, if Patreon keeps increasing at the rate it's increasing at, and YouTube keeps increasing at the rate it's increasing at, I'd be able to move out in 6 months or less. But, I need credit history, so I'm hoping, like, maybe in a year or a year and a half. Is that enough credit history? I don't know how much is enough credit history, and my parents don't know. They've never rented. Like, I mean, well, that's not true. They've had, they've got, you know, mortgages and stuff, but they've not been in the housing market for over 20 years. We've had the same house since then, so, and I don't have any friends in the UK who are currently renting. Anyone I know who's, like, we could have ended that sentence with I don't have any friends. No, but I don't have any super close friends in the UK, and, the few that I know, if I wanted to reach out for someone for advice, they either all live with their parents or one of them, makes crazy YouTube money and managed to buy her own house. So it's like, none of them, you know, I don't have anyone I can ask about that stuff. So I'm just like, maybe a year's worth of credit history is enough. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to any kind of invasive checks. They better not find my future landlords better not find my twin. Me, a girlie from another country who's confused about how credit cards work everywhere else. I'm confused about how credit cards work anywhere. But thank you for the first time chat, Momo. In Burger Time country, you can rent on non-credit, thankfully. I don't know if that's... I don't know. I haven't heard it. No one's ever said that to me. Oh my god, if it turns out I could have rented with 0 credit, I'll fucking scream. But as far as I'm aware, I mean, well, no. My parents have said that I need some. And my partner has been saying that I need to. So... I guess maybe it helps that, maybe it'll help me get a slightly better place. I don't know, or more likely to get accepted. Isn't that wild? Like, I want to give you money. Like, well, I don't want to give a landlord money, but you know, you basically say, hey, landlord, let me give you money. And they're like, nah, what do you mean, nah? Like, if they just don't like you, they can just be like, nah, and you're like, but I'm gonna give you money, though. Like, I would really, to be honest, like, I want this place, therefore I would like to give you the money. Take the money. But, you know, if they're like, well, I don't know, you don't have enough credit history, or, oh, you know, mate, I don't think, you know, they might be like, being self-employed isn't a stable enough income, or like, you know, it's like, shut up. Shut up. I'm worried about getting that. I'm worried about them not accepting me because I'm self-employed, and it's like, it's not, to be honest, in this day and age, it's not that much less stable than working for someone else, because, like, to say it's like, but if you're self-employed, your income could go up and down whenever. It's like, yeah, and if you're working for someone else, you could get fired whenever, or the business you're working for could go bankrupt. You know, just randomly do layoffs because they're not making that much money, like. At least, when you're self-employed, if your money is starting to go down, you can see the downward hill coming. Whereas, like, if you work for someone else, and you're just, like, working in a Target, but you're not the CEO of Target, you're not privy to their records, right? You don't know if the company starts going down. You're just suddenly, like, not got a job anymore, so... If I have to shit in my house, just don't match, so are you a Pisces? Ugh, it feels like that, honestly. I'm Sunday with you, chance of moving out soon. Yeah. I'm not moving like London ways. I'm not going all the way down there because that's too expensive. I don't know how expensive where I want to move to. I've got a few different places in mind, but none of them are, I'm staying up north where it's cheaper. It's not even like rent's more expensive down London, but it's just like everything. Like the same like food. Like a banana up here might be twice the, like if it's like 30 pence for a banana up here, then it might be like 60 pence for a banana in London, right? Like, I'm not saying it's necessarily as much as double, but like, it's way more expensive. So I'm like, no thank you, I will stay up here, please. And also, then no one will mock. I won't get made fun of for my accent. There we go. This isn't what I'm meant to be talking about. Toontown! You got we're talking about Toontown. Oh my god, I can't remember how we got down that rabbit hole. Right, the fucking subathon. That's what we were talking about. Oh goodness. Right, so yeah, subathon. It's an event thing that people do on stream. I know I already said this, but I'll say it again. Where like if you subscribe or give bits or donate money to my Ko-fi, which I have a Ko-fi button in the bottom left corner now. That's new. I figured out how to do the Ko-fi integration with Twitch. If anyone ever donates to me on Ko-fi, it'll do a little ding dong thing down there and a little animation now. Oh, and I guess sometimes the little coffee cup moves. There you go, that's there now. Because I don't take donations through Stream Elements. I did for a little bit at the beginning. Actually, it doesn't go ding dong. I put a custom... I was quite pleased by how much Ko-fi lets you customize it. You can change the colours up and you can put a custom sound alert, so I did put a custom sound alert in there. And it's something that, like, I'm gonna forget about. And then it's gonna happen. And, but hopefully, like, if it scares me, I don't know how loud it is, to be honest, actually. There wasn't a volume, I don't think there was a volume slide. Hi Leon, welcome in. Are you gonna do it? I don't know how loud it's gonna be. I can't remember if there was a volume slide. What if it's really loud? It is a voice line. It's not Astarian, can you believe it? But hopefully, like, even if it jump scares me, it'll be a really nice little message. Do I have a Ko-fi command? I actually don't know. I'm just like, let's find out. I guess not, but I mean the link's on, it's the Vampire Prince. I should add one of those. Oh, you finished Our Flag Means Death. Oh, we're not going to talk about Our Flag Means Death spoilers, partly to not spoil it for people, and partly because if we talk about it, I'll get really upset and really heated, and I'm so fed up of being upset at the moment. But you can see my opinions on Twitter. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can only say I'm sorry, Leon. But, you know, that's why Izzy's here on stream. You can give him head pats here. Is that cat dressed as a Astarian? Oh my god. I forgot Neil got new emotes. I don't think I've seen the cat one before, but I know he's been getting new and replacing his emotes with different ones of Astarian. Neil is that is an emote from Neil Newbon's channel, the actual official voice actor for Astarian. Oh, look at that little cat go. I love him. So yeah, subathon. That's a thing that's happening on the 17th, which is, so not tomorrow, but the Friday after. Thank you for the head pats. Izzy needs them. You said... Neil's... I can't... Neil said double fisting on stream today, and I think it's funny if I don't give context. I think so too, Cryptid. I think so too. I love that his emotes have become completely replaced with Astarian. Thank you for including my own Astarian emotes. Oh, Mothman! I forgot to say hi. I did notice your message in chat and then I just blanked. Right, subathon. That's the thing. It's late. It's not late. It's like 8:48 p.m. But, yeah. That's happening next Friday, and obviously, depending on how many days, how much time ends up being put on the timer depends on how many days it will last. I've never had a subathon that's lasted more than a day before, but we'll see. There's obviously much more people here than there were during the last one. I do a subathon every 250 followers, and then I think if we ever hit 1,000, then I'll just do them every 1,000 followers. But we'll say that this one is in celebration of 500 Twitch, so 500 Twitch followers and 9,000 YouTube subscribers. We are approaching 10k on YouTube, which I know I've said before my goals for the end of the year were 500 on Twitch, which we reached, 200 on Patreon, which we reached, and 10k on YouTube, which I didn't think we would, because I started the year with 4k on YouTube. I did not think that was going to happen, but we are at like 9,800 and something. By the end of the year, it should be at 10k, which is crazy. For those of you who don't know, on YouTube, I don't do like streaming and this stuff on YouTube. I do ASMR voice acting as original characters and fandom characters, like Izzy, like Astarion. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm sorry you can't figure out Covry. Oops, that's an alarm for something. It's fine. It shouldn't be that hard. When you go on someone's page, there's like an option to donate. You can pick whatever about, but that's very sweet that you want to try and figure it out. 6K, yeah. Yeah, it was going up slowly, and then in kind of July, August, a little thing happened. Well, a couple little things happened. There was a man called Miguel, he happened. And then shortly followed by a man called Simon Riley. And, ooh. that did something. That really made things come in a lot faster. And then the royalty roleplay, the Visiting King series that I started doing in September, that if I look at like for the last few months, whenever I look at like here are your top on my analytics, it shows you like your top 10 videos, like most viewed videos in the last like 28 days, and it's all red and green. It's all red and green because it's all Visiting King and Ghost from Call of Duty. That's all it is. That's all it is. We finally got another colour on the board because the most recent Arden video's up there. What the hell? Guys, for those that don't know, Arden's one of my OCs. He's a werewolf. He's like number 4 in the most recent out of 10 at the moment, and I'm like, oh, one of my boys. It means a lot to me. He is baby girl. I'm really glad that people are there too. Oh, and yeah, sorry about the little mistake I made this week. Fucking hell. The Astarion audio went up on YouTube, and I was like, right, okay, I've got to cross-post it to Discord and to Tumblr. I haven't scheduled on YouTube and Patreon, but I cross-post them. I have to cross-post them manually on Discord and Tumblr. And so I went to Patreon to like copy and paste the description to put it on Tumblr, and I'm like, wait, where is it? It's not here. Why isn't it here? It posted on YouTube. Why didn't it post on Patreon? I must have just put the wrong time in. I go to Patreon and I'm like, I look at my scheduled posts and I'm like, wait, it hasn't posted because it's not meant to be posted until the 11th? What do you mean? But it's the 8th. What do you mean? So I open up my text document where I have like all my audio planned for the month. I put like the number of each day of the month, and then next to it I just write. This is literally all that I do before recording my audios, because I don't script them. I improvise everything. It's like I'll put like 8, like 1, 4, 8, 11 or whatever, like the number of the day, and the next one I'll just be like Metaton, Nightmare Comfort, and that's it. So I was looking for what one was meant. I'm like, oh yeah, no, it says Astarion is on the yeah, they're not scripted. I'm very open about them being improvised. But thank you for saying you want to bake bread for Arden. The only ones that are scripted are in the Ambrose and Arden audios where they talk to each other. Some of that is scripted because I can't really it's like some of it's scripted, like the bits where they are directly like one of them's asking the other the question and the other one answers. I have to script those exchanges, otherwise, because basically what I'll do is I'll record all of Ambrose's audio first, and then I'll record Arden's audio over the top, and I need to know, I can't be caught off guard by what Ambrose is gonna say, you know? But other than those, and even the Ambrose Arden audio where they're both in it, the only bit that was scripted was the 5 minutes in the middle where they're both like talking to each other directly. The rest of it was improvised. And I wish I could say like, oh, it's cause like I took all these improv classes. No, I've no. I've never taken an improv or an acting class. What it is having an overactive imagination and having a really bad case of maladaptive daydreaming when you were a teenager. That, like, I can very easily just, like, sitting on my bed at 14 years old and having imaginary conversations with Loki means that now, as an adult, I can just improvise as Loki. Because daydreaming is basically improv. Daydreaming and writing fanfiction in your head is improv. Ricky X Art X, thank you so much for the first time chat. Welcome in. We're just having a little test stream, but I've got caught rambling again. We should have known this would happen, but thank you for stopping by. If you, I assume you go by Ricky, but if you have a different name you would like me to call you, do let me know. But if you prefer lurking and not chatting, that's absolutely okay. So yeah, if you play D&D and stuff, that's a lot of improv. I've not. Well, I don't really talk about my D&D experiences. I've had two different campaigns, and I only was in them for one session each. One of them, because the DM kind of cancelled it after that. The one before that just was a horrible experience, and people were mean to me. And I don't talk about, so I don't play D&D. I don't think improvising in a D&D environment is not easy for me because it's in front of other people. But if you're maladaptive daydreaming and I'm maladaptive daydreaming, who's driving the bus? Oh god, the bus! Do you have any tips for beginner voice actors? I do. I put them on Tumblr. Someone asked me this a while ago. If you go on my Tumblr, I have an FAQ tag that is just FAQ. And it's definitely under there. I would bring up the post, but I'm scared of opening the internet based on, the fact that I've got a game open right now. But, I mean, specifically for YouTube, I mean, the person was specifically asking about not safe for work audio creation, which doesn't have to be a thing that you get into. But I'm sure I've probably answered something very similar. I'll try and find that person in a sec. Look, I was able to find people in this gaming group full of trans and queer people. Yeah, that was never... Yeah. See, was I doing that first D&D session before I was trans? I don't remember. I mean, the mistake I made was being a character that was flirty. But no, I've talked about it before on stream. It's been a long time since I've talked about D&D on stream. I think the only way that I'm going to do D&D is if I really know everyone well. In the case of what happened is I was friends with the DM, but I didn't know anyone else in the group. Instantly, like, oh, I don't know if I'm comfortable role-playing around that. I was told, like, I didn't have to do that much roleplay if I didn't want to, that I could, like, slowly get used to it. Look, the two characters I made, I love them very much. My first D&D OC, honestly, I would love to do audios of them. I'd love to introduce them, because I love my boys very dearly. Although, the problem is, my first D&D OC is called Eros, and I already have an audio OC called Eros, who is literally Cupid. That's a bit of a problem. I've got two with the same name. Oh, thank you, Ricky. So my first D&D boy is called Eros. He's an ASMR bard. But he's like a big beef, like kind of beefcakey bard, which I thought that was interesting. A lot of the time bards are like twins. He's a big tall kind of muscular kind of thing, like Henry Cavill in The Witcher kind of looking ASMR bard. I got such good stats for him. The charisma stat that I rolled, with the bonus he gets from being a bard and the bonus he gets from being an ASMR. Are you kidding? He plays his instrument is a harp guitar, which I don't know if anyone's seen. Because he needed a big instrument. So a harp guitar is like a guitar that has like two necks, so two separate necks, so an extra whole set of strings. There's a really talented guitarist who makes his own guitars. And he makes some crazy guitars. Um, but what happened was, when I joined in, they were actually on their session 2. I was nervous, but I got all excited, and I still have the dice I got. I forget where they were from. If I would promote the store if I remembered where they're from, but I'm sure if you Google LGBT dice, you can find them. I have gender fluid and pansexual flag dice. They're so pretty. I was identifying with different labels by then. It was a different time. I still have them on my desk because the colours are so pretty. They look almost like candy, but they're not candy. But it is like it's like a stim toy. Bonus is that it's a stim toy to just like rattle them around in my hands. Yeah, so I joined during there. Fly Up Fate, thank you so much for the follow and for becoming one of my children of the night. We are getting into some game testing, but we're too distracted talking. I've used this all this month, but why not? Play the character to level 20. He's also married to 3. I love that for him. Like my D&D season Del needs he's Triton very cringe fail, but he tried his best. Oh, yeah. So I joined. We're just recapping my D&D. You know, you can. I'm pretty sure you can probably get dice like ice cube trays. Yeah. So I joined during their campaign too, and I was all excited, and I got dice, and I was all excited but very nervous because I only knew the DM. Dice cube. Well done. That's a great first time chat. That's a great first time chat. Thank you for the first time chat. So I joined during their session too, and I wasn't told anything. I'd never played D&D before, so I didn't know how it was going. But I was just immediately we were playing the game, and they didn't describe where we were. I wasn't told what had happened in the session 1. I didn't know anything that was going on. I'd never met any of these people other than the DM before, and they all want on Facecam, and they wanted me to be on Facecam, but I didn't own a webcam at the time, so I'd ordered one, but it hadn't arrived yet, but I was so uncomfortable with the idea of being on Facecam with a bunch of strangers. No. I was doing this with, how old was I at the time? 19 or 20? And they were all older than me. By like quite a few years. This already got red flags. Leon, thank you so much for the sub. Though also, if you want to save things until the subathon next week, please do. My friend Chelsea Chewing still talking about D&D was day. Well, you tell me whether this is a horror story or not, then Fly Out. So, me and the DM had been friends for years. We met on Tumblr years ago because we both wrote. This is classic. I'd still. There's no shade to this person, you know. We met because we both wrote Bard X Thranduil the Hobbit. Anyway, I'm not laughing. I'm still down with that ship. But that's how we. That's how we met. So this was years and years later. We'd kind of lost touch and we got back in touch, and then they were like, "Do you want to try D&D?" So we did. And they were already friends with it. Everyone else in the group was already friends with each other, and they'd already done campaigns before, but it just so happened they were starting a new campaign, and so my friend was like, "Do you want to join?" And they're like, "I'm the DM, you know, I'll take care of you." And I'm like, "Okay." Terrified, but okay. And I got excited talking about dice and ordering the dice and them getting in, and made my character. They did help me like figure out the sheet and stuff. Thank you for the head pats. So yeah, I wasn't given any. I'd never played D&D before, and at this point, I'd never even watched Critical Role.
Is proud of you.
You got it to work. Oh, it wasn't that loud. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't know. It's not gonna stay up there, right? Oh, there we go. You did it. Thank you for the Ko-fi donation. For those that couldn't hear because I didn't expect it, so I talked over it. A mysterious man said, "Someone, somewhere, is proud of you." And who was that mysterious man? Because it wasn't Astarion. I wonder if anyone can guess. But I don't know if anyone in chat's currently... It is someone I voice acted on my YouTube channel. It is someone from a video game. It is from a game I've played on Twitch before. That I always tell everyone is my favorite game. But I don't know if anyone's in chat right now that will know. Yes, yes, Angel, yes! It was the narrator from Stanley Parable. Oh, I'm so glad that wasn't too loud to jump scare me. It was just hard to hear over the silly Toontown music. But yeah, thank you so much for the Ko-fi donation. And so now I know that it works. But yeah, that'll happen every time someone gives me a Ko-fi donation of any size. I might need to tweak it so the name doesn't move all the way up. I don't know if I can make it shorter so the name doesn't go all the way up there. Because if I'm playing a game, then it's just going to kind of hover in the middle of a game. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So the D&D session. So I'm joining in their session 2. I have no idea what happened in session 1. I'm not told anything about what happened in session 1. And they're all on webcam. I'm not. I didn't want to be, but I bought a webcam because they said if I wasn't going to be on webcam, then I couldn't play with them. And I really wanted to play with them, and I really wanted my friend to like me. So I was like, okay, well, I ordered a webcam, it's just not here yet. Because they just said, like, it wouldn't be fair if I wasn't on the webcam. I don't know. So the first session, I'm one of voice call and Discord, they all got their webcams on. And the DM gives maybe like one-liner dialogue, just like, so the party, the rest of them are walking around, and you run across Eros. Eros, introduce yourself. And I'm like, what do you say? And I'm like, oh, you told me I wouldn't have to do, because I was really nervous about the role-playing aspect, and they said, you can start out without doing role-playing, you can just talk about what your character's gonna do, you don't have to do like the voice and stuff. But then instantly like asked me to, I'm like, oh, okay, so one of the other player characters was like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, bear in mind I don't know where here is. But I was like, that's probably fine. So I was just like, maybe they thought I was gonna cheat dice rolls, I don't know. So they were like, I was like, oh, you know, just looking around for like places to, I'm a bard, so I'm like, looking around for taverns to play in or something. And they all start laughing at me. And I'm like, I don't know what I've done wrong. To which I am then told, they're like, where are you going to find anyone to play around here? And I'm like, what? Because it turns out, top 10 anime chills, top 5 anime chills. Turns out where we are is in then like the middle of like a currently like wrecked city that has just been ransacked. There's no buildings, things are on fire, there's like dead bodies on the floor, and I'm like, oh, what? I didn't do it, you didn't tell me. They're like, you're not gonna find anyone to play around here. I'm like, but they didn't tell me anything. I didn't get, because I missed the session 1, so I guess they were just like, well, we're not catching you up. So instantly I was like, and like, you know, I'm neurodivergent and I have a hard time reading tone and stuff, and I have trauma around being laughed at because at school as a kid I was bullied severely and publicly humiliated multiple times. So I'm like, to have a group of people laughing at me, especially on the first time I'm meeting them, I'm like but I powered through, and there was a couple you know, the rest of the session went okay, but I was still like, you know, there was a moment where I you know, remembered I had a little cantrip or something that I could use, and it worked, and I was like, yay! And then there were other moments where I didn't talk much the rest of it, the rest of them just kind of like did all the role-playing and talking, and I wasn't asked anything, so I was just like, alright, I guess I'll just go with these other characters. And then I realized, and then I got off call, and I realized after, I was like, damn it! There were points where, like, my whole character's meant to be, like, charismatic and flirt. I could have, like, he's got really good charisma. I could have, like, tried to seduce one of the guards and ask them information, but, like, I'm so shy. I don't know why I picked a character that wasn't shy. But don't worry. It gets worse. So I I love that I'm telling this story with spooky Toontown Halloween music in the background. So, the following week is going to be session 2. Or session 3, I guess. And it gets cancelled, because one of the members of the group is on holiday. Also Golden will come in. Briar will come in. That's okay. As more time is passing, I'm starting to get worse kind of churning and anxiety in my tummy, because I do have anxiety problems, so I'm like, about getting back on call with strangers again, and doing it with my webcam this time. You know, as no one else in the group was trans, and I was like worried about what if they don't think I pass. I can't even remember if I was out of the closet about being trans yet. I'll be real. I don't remember exactly what year this was. But I would have been like 20. So I would have been just starting to come out of the closet. So I was like premium dysphoria. So that's another reason why I didn't want to be on camera. So the session after that, which would have been session 3, gets cancelled because one of them's away. The session after that, session 4 gets cancelled. My stomach's turning out of anxiety. Session 4 gets cancelled because someone else is away. And all this more time's passing, and I'm just getting more anxious because more time's passing without it being over. Session 5 is what would be, I guess week 5 was meant to happen, but and it gets cancelled again because someone else isn't there. So then we're like week 6. Like, this point, it's been like we've missed 3 weeks in a row. And I'm like... And I get told, hey... you need to make another character. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, well, we have this off campaign. Every 3 weeks we play the campaign that my friend DMs. And then the 4th week of them, like, they... do a separate campaign. So they do 3 weeks with campaign 1, and then the 4th week is campaign 2, and then they do 3 weeks of campaign 1, and the 4th week is campaign 2. And I'm like... it's really hard for me to make OCs, and especially like someone that I'm gonna have to act as in front of other people. I'm like, I don't have it in me to make another OC. And I have bad memory problems and stuff. Like, the idea of trying to do 2 campaigns at once and not get them confused in my head, like, I'm a super beginner. I don't want to do the off campaign. I don't want to do the second campaign. Can I just do the first campaign? I don't think I'll be able to, like, handle keeping up with what's happening in 2 different campaigns at the same time. I don't think I want to be immediately thrown into 2 campaigns at the same time. To which... so, the off campaign is the same group of people, but instead of my friend, but it's a different person who's doing the DMing, right? So I'm like, can I just do campaign 1? I don't want to do the off campaign. To which I'm told, no. Why would you say that? That's like, how did they put it? Like, if you do campaign 1, you have to do campaign 2, because if you don't do campaign 2 with the other person in the group DMing, it'll make it look like you hate them. It'll make it look like you don't like them, like you don't want to play because it's them DMing instead of me. And I'm like, no. I mean, I don't know them, I just met them on one call once. But I just don't want to play 2 campaigns. This is why I wasn't going to talk about the D&D. So they were like, either you play both or you don't get to play either. So, and I'm like, okay, well, I definitely really can't do the second campaign, because I was like having like a panic attack, full-on panic attack at this point. I'm like, I definitely can't do the second campaign. And, I don't think I can do the first one anymore. If I can't do the second one, so then I guess I'm not doing the first one. I mean, I'm getting so anxious before every single call. I don't think I can do either of them. Like, thank you for letting me join, but I can't do it. You know, and they did say to me at the start, if you try it and it's not for you, you can leave. So I said, like, I'm not doing it. And to which they said, well, then you better go into the group Discord and apologize to everyone, because it looks like you're a liar. And I'm like, how am I a liar? And they're like, because you were talking about how excited you were to join and you bought all this dice and now all of a sudden you don't like it anymore. And I'm like, I was excited. I really like the I have the fucking right here. They're in this little tub. The gender fluid dice are so pretty. I have the clicky clacky math rocks right here. I still have them right on my desk because they're really pretty. But yeah. So I went in there and I apologized and I said I was sorry if I like wasted anyone's time. And I was really excited, but like I can't do this. It's too much for me. And then I left the group Discord. The end. I remained friends with the DM for quite a while after. We're not like not friends anymore, we just fell out of touch. I never made friends with any of the others. I don't even remember any of the others' names. We literally were in one call once. So that's my D&D. People like, what do you mean you had a bad D&D experience? It can't have been that bad. And I tell them that and they're like, ugh. Thank you guys, though. I'm glad that it wasn't just me feeling like, that wasn't normal, right? Was that normal? So it's reassuring to be like, no, yeah, you should be told where the fuck you are, like, before you join a campaign. I joined during their session too, but like... Anyway. That was experience number 1. And I don't...
I'm realizing now we've not officially met. It's good to know you.
Thank you for the pronouns check. Thank you for soothing me with Patroclus's gorgeous voice. If you want to share your pronouns, you can. I use he, him pronouns. I'm a trans man. If you click that link, the pronouns.elazio.io, it's an extension. You can select your pronouns from a little drop-down list and they'll appear in a speech bubble next to your name in Twitch chat. But only for anyone who has the browser extension, which you can also download on that website in the top corner. If you want to, you don't have to. Experience number 2. I don't want to shit on because I am still friends with these people. They weren't mean. They're genuinely lovely. I go to Comic-Con with them all the time. None of them had played D&D before, and one of them wanted to have a go at DMing. So I agreed to join in as a player. And like, it was like, and that was just a case of like, you know, it was fine. I mean, what happened was like, look, so my character, my second boy, is a tiefling bard. His name's Drew, and was very inspired by kind of Phantom of the Opera, and maybe named after Drew Sarich. But he was, I'm like, personality-wise, we're not gonna fuck up again. We're not gonna make him charismatic. We're gonna make him shy, look, introverted. He's not gonna trust people. He's not gonna talk to people very much. We could do this. I would get up pictures, but oh, hang on. Let's see. I can get them up during OBS. I made like, I've got ref sheets for them because they're on my Artfight account. So let me see where I'm pretty sure I put them on Artfight. Where's Eros? Alright, this is boy number 1. This is who I played in the... Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? He disappeared. This is who I played in the Cursed campaign. There's his harp guitar. I was real happy with that +4 charisma as well. 18 +4, are you kidding me? This shows how long ago it was because like this is not my art style anymore. But that's his big ass guitar. Because he's a big boy. He's just a big boy. And there's my man. He deserved better. And where's my campaign 2 boy? So it wasn't meant to be a one-shot. I don't have many drawings of Drew. There he is. He's got like, when I say kind of Phantom of the Opera inspired, it's a similar kind of, like, he's got like a little sad backstory, and he does have scars over half of his face, and there is his hair in front of his eye. There he is. Boy. Campaign 2 wasn't like terrible. Like the second campaign I was in, I'll just leave him on screen. Oh, thank you guys. I was glad to like actually design, like, give him like a full body ref for Art Fight, and like these are new drawings I did of him to be able to put him on Art Fight this year. And I was like, it was nice to go back to him because I hadn't drawn him before. I just was using like a Tiefling pit crew that exists, which if you've ever looked at Tiefling pit crews on Pit Crew, yeah, yes, it's the one you're thinking of. There's only really one decent one. I think it was meant to, I don't think, it wasn't meant to be a one-shot, it wasn't meant to be a recurring campaign. It was my friend's first time DMing. I recognise the scarf from the Tiefling pit crew, yeah. So they had a whole thing planned out, but then we actually, like, completed they had, like, a whole dungeon kind of sequence planned out. But it was their first time DMing. We ended up beating the whole thing in, like, 30 minutes. And, they didn't have anything else planned, so then they were kind of struggling. My only, like, negative experience, like, it wasn't really negative, like, oh, I want to, like, shout out to, well, not shout out, because I'm not naming my friends here, but, incredibly sweet. They set up, like, a traffic light system for D&D. We're using traffic light systems? Oh my god, my love. So, which didn't have to be verbal either, so, because we were doing this through Discord as well. They had a channel where they would do check-ins, and every maybe 30 minutes, what they would put in a message that we would react to, either with a green heart emoji, a red heart emoji, or a yellow heart emoji. Those of you who are not familiar with the traffic light system, it is a safe wording system for adult activities. That instead of just having a safe word, you ask someone what their colour is. If they reply green, they're good to go. If they reply like amber or yellow or orange or whatever word you use, it means they want to slow down, and red means stop. So they would check in every like 30 minutes or so and ask, everyone in the group had to reply with an emoji, either a red heart, a green heart, or a yellow heart. Everyone had to. If it, like, they wouldn't continue until everyone had done it. And also at any point someone in chat could just put the emoji in chat. If they didn't want to speak out loud, they could speak out loud as well if they were uncomfortable. But if they couldn't like voice it or didn't want to voice it, they could also just drop the emoji in that chat. We love that. We love that. Like, which by the end I did. By the time we were into the DM hasn't planned what's going to happen next, and they're making it up on the fly, and we're very much just full-on role-playing mode. We're out of the kind of puzzle-solving dungeon and the dragon fight. I'm like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, don't know what to do. So at that point I do yellow react to the emoji, and the session stopped pretty much soon after that. But it wasn't like, and then I wasn't sure if it was going to continue, but then everyone just got busy. I don't think there was ever, either there was a session 2 that I couldn't make it to, or we just never had a session 2 because everyone got busy. There was like one bit of roleplay from somebody else that I was personally uncomfortable with. It was very strange. I'm not gonna say what it was. It wasn't like terrible, but it certainly made me uncomfortable, and I was like, but everyone else found it funny and was laughing, and I'm like, what? No. So, other than that, which was a shame, you know. That's my D&D experience. Anyway, toontown, guys. I'm not allowed to do quick test streams. They never end up being quick. Julia, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Are you home? I meant to, like, start and finish this test stream before you got back. But I've just been talking. Are we all going insane from the Toontown music yet? Let me give Julia a shout out. Julia is also an ASMR creator on YouTube, a streamer and an artist here on Twitch. And my partner... Oh no, the tunes! I don't think you can hear the clip of the Toontown music, but I can't stop the Toontown music. It's unstoppable. But if you do want to give Julia a follow, that would be very much appreciated.
A little weirdo.
Yeah, so I was explaining how subathons work. I spent for like 3 hours or 4 hours session. I just put the campaign to bed. Oh, yeah, we were talking about D&D. Goodness, this is not meant to be a just chatting. I'm sorry. Well, I'll finish talking so we can get free of this music. Especially because also people are going to be coming up to bed soon and I'll be told off for talking. So, subathon. That's going to be next week on Friday. Oh goodness, I'm saying the same thing again. If you subscribe or give subs or give bits or donate on Ko-fi, which is now set up, it'll add minutes to the timer that will be counting down from 6 hours. So you can force me to stay live for longer, but I won't be live more than 10 hours per day. If it goes over 10 hours, then I'll just stream the day after and the day after and the day after and so on. Bleh. So there's a bunch of rewards as well, like, collectively as a community, if you guys all together add up to 5 subs, we unlock karaoke, 10 subs, we unlock something else, and so on and so on. I have everything planned out, but for one of the rewards, I thought it would be fun to do Toontown with chat. But I can't commit to that until I test to see if Toontown works. And if Toontown doesn't work, then I'll have to swap it out for something else. Kapu, bye. Thank you for stopping by. The rest of this VOD will be up on my VOD YouTube channel as usual. So sorry, we're just going back into this after talking about that experience with TNT. But at least it makes me feel less sane that you guys reacted like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, this isn't how it normally is. I felt like I was like, I'm not getting upset over nothing, right? So yeah, I need to make sure that Toontown works before I promise it as a reward, and I need to do that now because I want to reveal the whole subathon poster that I've made on stream tomorrow. So I gotta do this now. Oh, have a good dinner, Dolphin. So you may be like, oh, so we need to figure out if the Toontown reward is possible. You may be thinking, well, what does it even mean? What does play Toontown with chat mean? Well, let me switch screens so you can see what is happening to this music. And we will see how stream responds. So I hear you ask, what the fuck is Toontown? Toontown is an MMORPG that was created by Disney back in, like, oh, I'm gonna get my years wrong, 2003. And it existed until 2011 or 2013, something like that, when Disney killed it. It is gone. You know, you might be more familiar. A lot of people are probably more familiar with Club Penguin. I didn't play Club Penguin. I didn't do Webkins. I did fucking Toontown. I used to play Toontown. God, how old would I have been when Toontown came out? 6 years old, 7 years old. I started playing Toontown on our family PC that I had no idea the internet existed. I just thought it was a machine to play games on. Toontown was the only MMO I played. It's the only thing I knew about. I think because I just didn't really know. To get to, like, Club Penguin, you know, that's a website, whereas Toontown was, like, a program. Yes, you could install it online, but they also sold it on physical discs, which we had a physical disc. So it was run by Disney until they closed it in the early 2010s, but I Me and my sibling grew up playing the shit out of this. That's not what the characters look like. I know you're like, what is that? It's they're wearing a pumpkin on the head because it's Halloween. Well, it's not anymore, but I guess in Toontown World is. So the idea of Toontown is that you play as a toon. Think of like Mickey and Donald, but different animals. When I explain this game, you'll be like, Disney made this? Yeah, so you're a toon, and you live in Toontown, but Toontown is being taken over by the evil cogs, which are robots, and capitalists, and they're portrayed as evil bad guys who are invading and ruining Toontown. Sorted into 4 categories of boss bots, which are like CEOs and stuff, sell bots who are like telemarketers and stuff, cash bots, I forgot, kind of like bankers and stuff, and then sell bots. Yeah, Disney made a game where you fight capitalism. And throughout Twitter, so you have gags, which are weapons like throwing pies at them and little water pistols. And yeah, so it's an MMO. You run around, there's other players running around, and you get tasks. And you go out and defeat cogs and level up. And later on in the game, you can also infiltrate their headquarters by wearing like cog disguises, so you can try and defeat even more cogs because they're slowly taking over all the buildings in Toontown. And that's very stinky. Where are the toons gonna live? So the original Disney version of the game did feature original characters. My boy Flippy, who's still in this version of the game. He's the mayor of Toontown. He's a blue dog. But it did also feature a different Disney character in each location, which were also named after the character. So we had Toontown Central, which was where Mickey Mouse resided, and you could kind of go up to him and talk to him, which were NPCs. Daisy's Gardens, Minnie's Melodyland, Donald's Dock. Donald actually got 2 worlds. He has Donald's Dock and Donald's Dreamland. What's that about? Why is Goofy Speedway, the Brur, which is Pluto's world for some reason. He's in the Antarctic. Chippendale's Acorn Acres was added later. That wasn't there originally in Toontown, but I remember like us all waiting for it to get added in. The pets you could get called Doodles. I don't remember what mine was called, but I just always remember that my siblings was called Hippo and was like teal. Oh, that little guy was so cute. And you also have a house, so you can decorate with furniture from Clarabelle's catalogue. Anyone who remembers Clarabelle, the Disney anthropomorphic cow lady. So then Disney killed Toontown in like 2011. So what the hell is this? Well, if you're super familiar with Club Penguin, you might know that even after Club Penguin went down, a bunch of fans would resurrect Club Penguin across different sites. I don't know the details of how that stuff works, like somehow they like save assets and stuff from the original game and host fan-made copies of Club Penguin. And that's the same with Toontown. I don't understand how it works, because it's crazy that it works. Disney no longer have the service for Toontown. You can't play Toontown Online, which is what the original Disney version was. I know the stream says Toontown Online, but that's the only option I got for stream. But fans were able to still have, or I guess before, because you were told when the game was going to close. If you go on YouTube, you can see loads of videos of people screen recording their final moments of Toontown before the servers shut down. But I guess before it did, a bunch of fans saved like all the assets, managed to extract everything from the game, and managed to get the game working themselves. The first major one of that being Toontown Rewritten, which popped up maybe a year or 2 after Disney's Toontown Online went down. And that's very much it's maybe closest to the original Toontown than this one. Some years after that came Toontown Corporate Clash, which is what I play. Both Toontown Rewritten and Toontown Corporate Clash are completely run by fans. I haven't played Rewritten, so I can't say, but at least for Corporate Clash, they had to remove any Disney licensing. So it doesn't say Disney anywhere. Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and Donald Duck, they're no longer in the world. All of the, like, Donald's Dock's no longer called Donald's Dock. They can't use the word Donald, otherwise Disney will sue them. They also can't make money off it, so this is entirely free. Oh no! Please remember where you are. So they had to get rid of the Disney branding and they can't make money off it. So all this is entirely free. The reason why I play Corporate Clash over Rewritten is I find it more fun. The events are really fun. And Corporate Clash has their own original characters. So they have a whole extra line of cogs called board bots. So all the models in this game are the original models from the original game, apart from their OCs, which are all the board bots. They're like new bosses and manager cogs, and they've also completely redesigned the lore bots, and they're gonna get through redesigning all the other cogs as well. And I just think their OCs are cool. That's what it is. I have to show you guys Duck Shuffler. I love him so much. Earlier this year, a few months ago, they had a makeship campaign to make a plushie of Duck Shuffler. All the proceeds go to charity, and you bet I bought one. I can't wait for him to arrive. He's such a silly little guy. Yeah, basically the reason why I picked Corporate Clash over Rewritten is I thought some of the OCs were really cool. Look, you guys already know I like monsters. I like robots too. I like robots too. Also, anyway, I'm glad I picked Corporate Clash because the people that I know who play Rewritten, it crashes all the time, where Corporate Clash rarely ever crashes for me. Good luck with the maths exam. So that's the history of Toontown. I have no idea if it'll work. This isn't how it usually works, but the Halloween event is still currently on right now, which I did not expect, so I hope I can get some stuff out of it. There's no reason why the game shouldn't work if it was just a regular game, but because it's an MMO, I don't know how my PC will handle it connecting to the internet, like the game connecting to the internet while I'm streaming, so that's why we're testing. And if it works, then this will absolutely be a reward in the subathon. What that means is, like, if I ever stream Toontown normally for myself, which I might do on Saturday, it'll just be me playing and doing my own tasks, you know? And if someone I know is online, or, you know, someone comes across and they really need my help, I'd be fine helping, but pretty much I'll just be focused on doing my own tasks. But what will happen if we get this as a subathon, I will play Toontown with you. So anyone in chat who already has a Toontown account, I'm sure probably most of you don't. Julia does though. I got her to make one. But yeah, I played Toontown all the time as a kid, and then obviously I'd quit before it shut down. Maybe I played from like 2004 to 2009, something like that. And then I was aware of the fan revivals of it, but I never played them until Corporate Clash, which I started playing 7 months ago. I started playing this year, and it's been really fun to get back into a game that was so nostalgic for me. It's very comforting. The music is also the music is the thing I'm most nostalgic for. The music's all the same, apart from there's extra new tracks, and I love the new tracks too. But it being like the same music and the same sound effects, I'm just like, oh, my childhood. So if we reach the subathon goal, I'll play Toontown with you, which means anyone who already has an account, or you guys can make accounts, it's free, and we'll all play together in the Toontown MMO, and you guys can, like, obviously, I'll be higher level than you are, because you're only just starting out on an account, but instead of just watching me do my tasks, I will help you all do yours, and we can all work together in helping you guys level up faster. Because you can kind of play on your own until you get to certain like manager fights and boss fights, and then you need like a party of sometimes 3 works, but normally you need a full party of 4. And if you don't have anyone to play with, or you don't know how groups work, which I didn't know how groups work until I'd been playing the game for months. There's no tutorial in the game that tells you how they work. I didn't realize they were a thing. You're gonna struggle if you don't have people online that you can team up with. Of course, none of you guys have to make a Toontown account and play with me. I just thought it could be a fun reward if you want to, and we'll do that as a stream. I don't know if I'll be able to entice anyone. I'm gonna go into Toontown. You can see my little toon hand. But yeah, I'm gonna get stream up on my phone to see how it goes, but you guys let me know if the frame rate goes crazy and it doesn't work and everything freezes and lags or anything really bad. I also realized Leon asked the question earlier and I just said go to Tumblr and I was gonna get the link and then I forgot. I don't know if Leon is still here, but I have answered questions if anyone has any questions about like, how to do voice acting, how to do YouTube, how to do Tumblr. I have answered those before. Over on my Tumblr, you can look at my FAQ tag, which is in my pinned post at the top of Tumblr. Bear in mind, like, you know, I'm just a little channel on YouTube, and I've only got the success I have off of Patreon. Like, most channels my size don't have the amount of patrons I do. There's channels way bigger than me that have less patrons than me. But the reason why I have that many patrons is I have not safe for work content on Patreon. That's the truth of it. But I would say that the reason that, like, how I've managed to get a following on YouTube and gain a following from when I first started posting is whenever, the same way that, like, when I put new fandom stickers on Etsy, I make an audio of whatever fandom is trending at the moment, you know? I started with Victor from Arcane when Arcane had first come out, and people just found me. People were just searching Victor Arcane, Victor ASMR. That's how someone in chat found me. That's how a lot of people found me. But even on most new subs, a lot of them just go on YouTube and they just search something, and if there's not that many people who've done ASMRs of that character. If I was just doing original characters, I don't know. I don't know how you'd get noticed. Though I will say a load of people recently, you know, have come from the Visiting King series, and that's because YouTube just pushed it the fuck up the search results. Like, what the hell? Specifically for M4M ASMR, like male for male ASMR, people were just searching M for M ASMR and getting my Visiting King thing as like the 3rd, 4th search result. Like when the audio first went online, the algorithm just was random and nice to me, and there's no explanation for that one. You'll find you on Tumblr first and find you separately on YouTube. Ooh. When I first started out, most people came from Tumblr. Because I'd been doing content, well, content, I hate that. I mean, I've been on my main Safe for Work and art accounts as Empty Masks, and obviously I've been on Tumblr on those and had those for since 2013. But in terms of the Vampire Prince blog, had existed a couple years, doing not Safe for Work content, writing, mostly. For a couple years, or at least a year before I went over to YouTube. But I've been wanting to make ASMR stuff for ages. I guess my advice would be, just do it. Because, like, I'd been wanting to make ASMR stuff content on YouTube for years, and just kept putting it off. I mean, I am glad in the end that I waited, because if I'd have done it earlier, I wouldn't have met the same people that I met now. And that would have meant I was making the audios before I was trans, and I would not have been happy with you'd invite me back for you know stuff you know being perceived. I don't back then, but thank you for the hydrate. But you know, I bought my microphone specifically to record ASMR with in 2019, and I didn't upload my first ASMR video until December 2021. So when I got the microphone, I was in my final year of university. I had a lot of stuff going on and I was just too shy. But I think when I say like just do it, it's like the earlier you start, the better chances you'll have before YouTube gets completely oversaturated. But my advice to someone who does fandom stuff is do fandom stuff, or like try and find a niche. Like, I don't know if any of the trans men doing ASMR like stuff on YouTube and even more specifically fandom character audios. I don't know, like, I know of 2 people on YouTube who do M for TM, so like, they're guys and they have audios specifically for trans men. I can think of 2 people. Sundu and Rainy Days audios. One of which is inactive, which would be Rain. But his audios I'd been listening to, he had different accounts under previous names that I won't state because I don't know if he wants that public, but I'd been following him since he used to be on Tumblr in 2015, doing impressions of a certain character that I love. And he had an audio called a certain name, and I was like... And so when I then found him on YouTube, and I was like, oh, someone says he sounds like this character. But... no, because that character's British, and this guy's Australian, like... And then I scrolled further down, and I'm like, oh my god, wait, he has an audio that's called the same thing as that audio, as one of that guy on Tumblr's audios. Wait, and then I was like, if I press play, and it starts with, just stop for a while, then I know that it's the same man. And I opened it, and that was the first thing that he said, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I found his Reddit account where he posts not safe for work audios as well. And I'm like, how do I, under another third completely different name, I'm like, how do I keep, I wasn't looking for him. I was just going through the r/GoneWild audio stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. Why do I keep finding it? I do like Angel and Bread's ASMRs, his whole Prince series, I do like. It annoys me that he uses art off Pinterest without like asking permission to use the art. That's the only thing where I'm like, I love the Dark Prince series, but please ask someone to do art for you rather than taking someone's art off Pinterest. But that's what most ASMR artists are doing, is they'll just take art off Pinterest and then credit Pinterest, and I'm like, Pinterest is full of reposts. No one uploads their own art to Pinterest. Nobody uploads their own original art to Pinterest. If you find someone's art online, you need permission from, like, not even just like it's the polite thing to do, but it's literally breaking copyright law if you use someone else's art in your monetized YouTube video. They could send you a cease and desist, and if you didn't take the art down, they legally could sue you. No, it's not just encrypted, but I'm irked with that in the majority. The majority of people who do ASMR videos do that. Shout out to my boys that don't. Me, I draw my own art. Cardlin Audio, he gets permission or commissions people and credits all of the artists, the art that is art, or it's like fan art that people have drawn of him that he's got permission to use. Shout out to my boy Kink Radio, he draws all his own art. Shout out to my boy Yuri Voice, he commissions all of his art. So it's not everyone, and Yuri and Cardlin in particular are 2 of the biggest names in like this kind of faceless ASMR, if you will. So it's not everyone, but it is like the majority of people just take stuff off Pinterest. There's one big guy, and he's, yeah. The reason why I got into ASMR content is Rainy's audios that he made. I would love to tell you guys what his Tumblr was. The Tumblr still exists, but I'm like, I don't know if he wants people making I commented on one of his YouTube videos, like, I know what your Tumblr was, and I don't know if you want me to say, but thank you so much. And he did see the comment, because I think he liked it, and I was like, yay. Because I'd been wanting to I was like, that blog had been inactive since 2015, but I wanted to be able to I was like, I would love one day to be able to reach out to this man and thank him. Because not only did he do, like, spicy audios, but he also genuinely did, like, anxiety attack comfort stuff. And when I would listen to those audios as a very mentally ill teen who had no friends, and they would literally, like... To say save my life is probably an exaggeration, but they meant ending... Trying to talk about serious stuff on this fucking toontown. Anyway. They meant a lot. And I was glad to be able to comment on his video and him see it. But I don't want to out what that blog was in case he's, like, not okay with it anymore. But then, like, the stuff from that blog is on his Soundgasm, as well as some of his Rainy audios are on his Soundgasm. So, like, it wouldn't be too hard for people to figure it out. I see his old Tumblr audios reposted all the time on TikTok. and people think that it is the actor because he's just such a good impression of the actor. But that was really my first experience with that content, and that's why I wanted to make that content, because I was like, wow, I'm not the only person who uses fictional characters for comfort, and if I can do for someone what Rain did for me by letting me pretend that I was cuddling with my favorite fictional man, and then he was telling me that everything's gonna be okay, when I didn't have anyone else to tell me that, I'd like to be able to do that for other people like he did that for me. And that's really why I wanted to start making ASMR. And then I found Kink Radio on Tumblr, and then he making his audio porn. And I was like, oh, this is nice. And Kay doesn't get enough recognition. Probably because, like, he left Tumblr after the Not Safe for Work ban. He's still on Patreon and he's still on Twitter. He was on YouTube for a bit. He didn't do YouTube for quite a long time, and then he did for a bit, but he doesn't anymore. I know he's been going through a lot of stuff this year. The only place I've seen him promote himself on is Twitter, which I think is a pretty bad platform for promoting yourself on. As in, like, this isn't me, I'm not criticizing him, I'm just saying, like, when I've tried to promote my ASMR on Twitter, I don't think the audience is there. But yeah. Check out King Radio stuff. We voice similar characters, sometimes some of the same characters, and sometimes I worry, I'm like, are people gonna compare? But if you like, Loki or Bucky or who else does Kink? The Arcana, he does Muriel and Julian audios. Trevor from Castlevania. Who else has he voiced? Oh my god, you know who he's gonna voice? I might need to rejoin. I've rejoined his Patreon so many times, and then I leave for a bit because money, but he said he was gonna start doing Astarion, and I've so badly wanted someone else to do Astarion, because I'm like, I want to be able to listen to Astarion audios, but I don't want to listen to mine. That's weird. Someone else do it, please. And he hasn't posted one yet, but he says that he might, or he's going to, and I'm like, if you do it, I'll come back. I'll come back. Who else has he voiced? He started off by I found him because he was doing You Are Your Nice Ones. That was like the first stuff he was doing. And then he did a lot of Cassidy from Overwatch. And then the Loki and the Bucky and the Trevor and the Julian. I discovered the Arcana because of his Julian audios. And now I've cosplayed the man. Witcher, Geralt Anyaskir, Thorin from The Hobbit. Hashtag not sponsored by Kink Radio, but he's very underrated. Anyway, we got on a tangent. Toontown. We're gonna boot into Toontown. It's been an hour and a half, and I haven't booted into Toontown. I don't know if Leon's still around, but if they watch this back, there's some answers and stuff. Anyway, fuck. I just wanted I opened up my phone to get my own Twitch stream up, and then I remembered that Leon asked a question earlier. Okay, the frame rate looks a little bit. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe the tiniest bit chubby. So I opened up Toontown beforehand, so that I could like lower the settings. Sadly, the lowest resolution it has is 720. I really wanted to lower it to 640, but it doesn't have that option. But because the game's already open, you guys didn't get to see the load up screen, so I'm going to show you the load up screen because it's the cutest thing. I screenshot it. This is what it looks like when you open it. This is original to Corporate Clash. This wasn't how it looked in the Disney version. Isn't the art so cute? It's so cute. And then you have to click add. You have to make an account via their website, Corporate Clash. And then once you've made the account, you want to click. I think you click add, and then you'll type in like your username, your email, password, whatever. Click add, and then it'll be like, yep, here's your account, and then you click play. But yeah, you make an account on the website first, and then you'll like put your login details in here. Click add, and then you click on the big play button. And then you're in. I just want to show you guys the art. It's so, like, the people who run Corporate Clash just it's so clearly like a labor of love. I mean, it has to be, because they literally aren't allowed to make money off it. The moment they do, Disney will sue their asses. Because obviously they don't own any of this stuff. But they put in so much work. The Corporate Clash people have so many OCs. Obviously they're running an event at the moment. This isn't what the characters normally look like. The street lamps don't normally look like this. The logo doesn't normally look like this. They are constantly updating it. They're constantly making comics. The fact that, like, as I say, a couple months ago they had a plushie that they made that all proceeds from the sales went to charity, like a children's hospital. They're amazing, the people who run Corporate Clash. Like, it's such a labor of love. So we're gonna get into Toontown. Uh-oh. It's frozen. It's me! There I am. When you play Toontown for the first time, you have an option of several animals. This is my boy. There is not a wolf toon, sadly. This is the fox toon, but I shouldn't have told you that. I should have let you believe he's a wolf. He's a wolf! It's a trans algorithm. He's actually a wolf. He was just born in a fox body. He's a wolf to me. Shh, Mothman, shh. When you also name your toon, there's like, you can pick one of the presets. They have like 4 different columns, so you can have like name, like 4 different words as your name, or 3 different words, or 2 different words, or like what you know, anywhere between 1 to 4 of the words, and they're all preset words, and you pick between them. Or you can have your completely own custom name, but to do that you have to submit it and then wait a few days for the mods to approve it, just so no one calls themselves something nasty. That's how it used to work when Disney owned it. I like that they still do it the same way, because when we first made toons, we didn't know, like, when we first made toons, I don't think it had the ability to have a custom name. Or maybe Disney, oh, maybe the Disney one didn't all have that option. I don't think it had, maybe it didn't all have that option. So everyone was called, like, silly, like, I remember my sibling's name. Ali, welcome in. Ali also plays Toontown, because I didn't, because I infected people back when I started playing this again. So you can type in anything you want, it just takes a few days for mods to approve it. I personally decided to pick one from the standard Toontown name options, because that was more nostalgic to me. But I just picked 2. You can't read it, because it's quite small. But my name is Prince Teddy. Prince, the moment I saw the Prince option, I was like, oh, I don't have to wait for my name to get approved. Maybe it was a feature in Tuna. Alright, thank you, Jacob, and thank you for the first time chat. I can't, like, it was so long ago that I was playing Toontown. But it definitely worked the same way then, in terms of you had to wait to get it approved. And you're just given, like, a generic name, like Blue Mouse, until, your, like, custom name gets approved. But I went with standard, with one of, like, the default options. Because Prince was there, and I'm like, oh my god, my name's already in there. And then I picked Teddy as, like, the second part. Because I just thought it was cute. And my childhood teddy bear is called Teddy. And this, what is me doing this if not childhood nostalgia? Obviously, the clothes I'm wearing is very, very me. For those of you who know how I dress in real life, I'm very into, historical fashion. The way that I feel most comfortable with my gender expression and stuff is basically what I would call vampire core historical fashion. I don't want to say goth because, like, I don't listen to enough goth music. But so this is actually Halloween clothing from the Toontown event. Because for some reason, was it for Pride Month? I can't remember. Which also, like, I'll show you guys in a minute, but also Corporate Clash, very supportive and inclusive of the LGBT+ community. They had the Halloween event running in Pride Month? So you could get that exclusive Halloween clothes during Pride Month. So that's why I have some of the Halloween clothes before Halloween. Because I haven't played the Halloween event this year. I'll show you the full look once we get in. Yeah, honestly, like, I always thought I'd feel the most gender if I got to dress like someone from Interview with the Vampire. But, people can't dress like that. And then I found out about the historical fashion community, and people like, which also, maybe give these YouTubers a watch if you'd like the idea of, like, what do you mean historical fashion? I mean people who genuinely like wearing historical garb. Whether that be 1800s clothing, 1700s clothing, medieval clothing if they want to, 1920s clothing. The queen that is Bernadette Banner. And there's a bunch of the channels as well. There's Abby Cox, there's Pincent Tailoring, Pincent Tailoring. A bunch more people who like to make and wear historical garb, and that's just what they like to wear. And I'm like, there is people like, cause it's like, well, why is it that weird? It's just clothes at the end of the day. Why should we have to dress in like whatever the modern day fashion is if someone wants to walk around in a Victorian gown, or like a suit and a waistcoat and a tailcoat at all times? Why not? Like, life's too short, man. Like, it's already taken a while to load in, huh? I will say, yeah, Ali, there is a Halloween event, and which I knew there was, but I thought I'd missed it, but apparently it's still going. I don't know when it ends. It's taking a while to load in. I don't know if it loaded me into the district. So there's a bunch of different servers, districts. I tried to load into the one that had the least amount of people. If I play Toontown early in the morning, no one else is online, because most people who play are based in the States, but there's way more people online than usual. Cobra Clash has a few extra features like the gumball machine and the kudos board and stuff. They don't have doodles. They had to take them offline because the coding was going wrong with them or something, so I hope they bring them back. And the 24th! Oh, okay, cool. Plenty of time. I don't know if there's any more clothing I want though. I kind of got most of it last time. I mean, I'll pretty much just wear this outfit that my Toon's currently wearing for forever. Man, I really hope this works. This is the real test now they're actually launching into the MMO part of the game and actually connecting to the internet. Does it always fuck? I thought it would send me to the district I was last in. Well, it'll send you to the most populated unless the most populated is crazy overpopulated, then they'll shove you into like the second most populated. This is taking its sweet ass time. Obviously if it doesn't work then the subathon reward for it, I'll just change things around, but we shall see. We'll see how this goes. I hope it works. It'd be nice to be able to do this on stream. It doesn't... the game itself isn't this slow. This is just my PC. But I turned down... I wish I could have lowered the resolution more. 720 was the lowest they went. But I turned down the graphics more. Like the texturing or stuff. From high to low, in the hopes that that might help a bit. Oh, good night, Leon. I hope you heard the answers to your questions, or if not, look on Tumblr. Oh, I heard someone splash in the water. There's people. Oh, we're here. Oh, we're here. I've got my stream up on my phone, so the real test is I'm gonna walk around in game, and we're going to see how well I walk around on the stream. We'll see how well this goes. I'm just gonna run in circles. Sorry if that makes someone dizzy. Let's not run in circles. That doesn't look like it's not freezing. It's not freezing. It's not freezing. It's doing it. I'm running. I'm doing it. So this whole area is original to Corporate Clash. This whole, like, medieval witch area was not in the original game. Yay! Obviously, I don't know how well a fight... I'll have to, like, run into a cog to see how well a fight goes. That thing in the top corner is just to tell me I've got a catalogue, which I'll check out in a second. But I guess I'll just get into, like, a random fight. Have I got gags on me? Is a good question. Yeah, okay, cool. These are my current tasks. I forgot, was it the pre-thinker? Are people gonna help me with that? No! No! Because he's got so much HP! Like, I don't know what the recommended level is to be at to defeat the pre-thinker, but again, it's one of those fights where it'll, like, cap you off at a certain level of gags. feel like it's probably gonna- I shouldn't have taken the task. I'm like, oh god, that's gonna be there for ages now, because I don't know when I'll get around to doing it. I don't know when I'll get around to doing it. I'm too scared of it. I'm like, am I gonna be trapped in there for ages? I don't... Fucking... Oh, the fucking... What was the... I did stop playing Toontown for quite a while. After the, the fuck was he called? Oh god. The event where Duck Shuffler Steven Universe fused with... Oh god. Anyway, that one, for anyone who plays Corporate Clash. It went on for like... so long. And then, one of the other tunes I was with, because I was just doing it with random people that I didn't know. Hi, Roller, thank you, Jacob. Started yelling at me and, like, cyberbullying me. Like, I hadn't done the fight before, and they'd obviously done it a bunch of times, and so I was just kind of learning and figuring out what to do. And they just kept screaming at me and insulting me, and I was like, what the I've never experienced... They were cosplaying Sans from Undertale. Perhaps I should have expected that. I love Undertale, but like, man. Yeah, I just had, I mean, I was also getting like, I didn't realize how long the fight was lasting, and it was gonna last, and I needed to go do something, and also, this dog dressed as Sans was like, yelling at me, and screaming at me, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, calling me like, well, obviously they can't swear in Toontown, but like, calling me like an idiot and stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna leave. Like, I'm sorry. Like I was being yelled at that we needed to go somewhere, and I didn't know that I was already like an hour into the fight, and I didn't realize it was gonna take that much longer, and also this guy was like being an asshole, and I was like, yeah, I'm sorry guys, I need to leave. I'm sorry, you're gonna be down to 3 people. I felt bad about it, but I'm also like, what do you want from me? Like, they were screaming at me. Oh, that's right. No, they started screaming at me that they wanted me to leave anyway. Because I was like so useless, I was like, okay, I'll just leave then. And then I didn't play Toontown for like 3 or 4 months. And then I opened it back up a few weeks ago. I actually played it with my sibling for the first time. For the first time, actually, because yes, we both played Toontown as kids, but we could only... Back when Toontown was a Disney thing, you had to pay a subscription, and we could only afford one account, so me and my sibling had Toons on the same account, so we couldn't play it at the same time together because we were on the same account. So the test will be, give me a man. How is stream gonna cope with a battle? We're gonna cope with this. I get to throw gags. Bullying people in Toontown while cosplaying sounds insane. It sure is. It seems to be going fine. It seems to be doing smooth. Am I even in the most populated district? Oh, I'm not. That might be also why it's evened out a lot more. When I checked on before, every single district by 1 had a cock invasion. I know a lot of these terms are stuff that people in chat won't know. But it looks like it works. I'll give you a, I'll peep. I'll give you a look at the fit. Here is me. Have a little shoes, got little shorts. I got like a waistcoat, shirt, cravat situation. I got a flower crown, and I've got a trans pride cape. I did used to wear the... Before I got this one, I used to wear this one all the time. I liked this shirt. But I mean, this shirt's literally called Vampire. Like, I wasn't gonna save up the monies, the in-game monies, not real life monies, to be able to get the... There's bows. I forgot I got the clownfish beanie. It's the stupidest thing. My big ol' ears poke out of it. It's a shame that hats don't work too good. When you got the big ol' ears. It's a little bow. But yeah, no, I stick with a flower crown. But the capes are actually labeled as backpacks. I could have bat wings, but they kind of don't look that good. Have a sword. I liked the Dracula cape, but it actually, like, when you run and stuff, like, stuff clips through it. Which is a shame. That's tiny. That's way tinier than I thought it was gonna be. These big ass bows? Huh? Where does that go? Oh, is it a bow tie? It's a bow tie. So some of the Pride items were like free. You just like put in a little redeem code. That doesn't really work so much with the cravat. And I like having my cape. But we've got a bunch of options. We've got trans, we've got pan. But obviously I used the trans one. Uh-oh, I selected the pan one. I'll have a pillow on my bag. I have a gender fluid one? I forgot about that. Cute. I don't have very many shoes. I really wanted a cool pair of shoes, but I don't really like how any of them look. So I just kind of wear these ones. That's me. There I am. You got a bunch of animal. Oh god, I'm not gonna remember every single animal option. Midnight Flower Pause is coming online. So I have a few friends on Toontown. They're all people that I actually know. I don't like befriend strangers on Toontown because, like, I don't know if they're going to be kids. But of course, if anyone in chat here, like, gets Toontown or ends up playing it on stream with me, if we reach the subathon redeem, I'll happily friend you. Because you guys should all be 18 or over to be here and be watching the stream. Midnight Flower Pause? Why haps are they coming online? I don't know if I'm allowed to say who that is. It's someone you all know. I don't mean for that to sound creepy. But if Toontown looks at all interesting, you go around fulfilling your tasks that you have. And there's side tasks and there's daily tasks and stuff that you can do to defeat the evil cogs. Because can you believe Disney made a game where capitalism... Mingler's my favourite. Frankenfurter looking ass. But there's a bunch of different kinds. It took me way too long to realise the cog raider. This is my boy. Just look at him. You can't see him. He's such a silly boy. He talks with a lisp. Maybe I'll have to go to Toontown Central so you guys can see the duck show flow up close. I want to give him a smooch. But he's one of their original characters. He wasn't in the original Disney tour. The other one, who I have not encountered yet, but that's Misty. Rainmaker is literally like the reason why I was like, Couple Clash. I'm doing Couple Clash. Have you seen her? She's gorgeous. I can't remember what pronouns. Oh, but a bunch of their OCs also use various pronouns as well. Like some of them, like canonically use like they them pronouns or what? Visiting me? But I'm streaming. Hello. Hi. Julia. I said it. I'm outing you. What do you think you're doing? Stream sniper? Do you think this is acceptable behavior? I can't believe I'm getting stream sniped in Toontown. I can't believe it. I mean, that is actually a bit of a legit fear with streaming an MMO. But, like, I can't fucking believe you just- yeah, I can't fucking believe you'd stream snipe me, Julia. How could you? This is like the first time you've opened Toontown in a long time. You did not- she did not tell me she was gonna do this. I can't believe you. I'm not annoyed. A heads up would have been nice, because I am streaming, but it's fine. But if you think Toontown looks interesting, there's also cog buildings. Are there any cog buildings on the street? Oh god, I've got to get used to the shortcuts again. What's the shortcut for the map? Oh no, that's my gag shortcut. This is currently the... As you level up, you get a higher, like, maximum health, and you also unlock more. As you use more different types of weapons, you gain, like, higher Quality weapons. Those are my tasks. What the fuck is it? It's not tab. It's not tab. Oops. Oops. It's not tab. Uh-oh. Tab changes the camera angle. There we go. What is it? Ah, shit. It's not C. C activates chat. Oh no! There's a shortcut for it. Shit. Haven't played in a while. How can it not be any of the things that I'm pressing? Well, anyway, it's down here. But there's a shortcut for it. There are a couple cog buildings. Are they nearby? Oh, I can show you. So sometimes a regular ass toon building, which look different depending on the location you're in, but this is what they look like here. A cog building falls from the sky and takes over. And once you go in, it's like multiple floors of multiple cogs at the same time. So it's a good way to like, one, you might have specific tasks that say you need to do a building. Is it Alt? Where's Alt? It is Alt. There you go. I pressed everything other than Alt. Also, I just use it to get my experience up and stuff all at once. But I didn't know about groups because the tutorial didn't mention it. But if you're ever playing on your own and you need to do a building, but you can't do it on your own because you'll die in the game, there's groups. If you go up here and then you click here, and it'll list like groups that exist and stuff, and you can join any one of these to help people with like buildings or boss fights and stuffs. Did my friend disappear? I think she's gone. And also you can do tasks that get you basically like quick teleportation access to different places. I was gonna show you guys some- oh, I was gonna try and find Duck Shuffler. So you guys can see. I think I'm gonna find build for precinct. I'll have to. We'll do that. Well, not on stream because this is not today because we're testing. Maybe Saturday, if I decide to stream this on Saturday. If it's not going to be Alice again, we'll see how well teleporting goes while streaming. Ooh. Different music arrangement for Halloween. This is not the original. I'm a little bit sad too. You guys don't get to hear the nostalgic music of the original Toontown. But that's fun that there's new arrangements of the music. They've put so much effort into this game, guys. I'm very thankful for like people that keep Toontown alive throughout the various different Toontown projects. This is the real test. How long does it take me to load in somewhere when I teleport? Oh boy. Oh boy. Clash changed the music, but they still use like a lot of the same motifs in the music. It's like completely like you can still hear the original motifs in there. I do have a rip of all the original Toontown music. Well, no. And I lost like half of it. I think I have one again. I think I got a new one of all the original Toontown soundtrack. Even in this one, you can still hear, like if you know what the original playground theme for Toontown Central sounds like, you can still hear some of that motif. I don't think I can go to Toontown Central, guys. I don't think we can get into Toontown Central. Is it crashing? The window's not crashing. Well, I will say, if I've been in a district that is very heavily populated, teleporting has in the past broken the game, and it's like, oh, I should have just ran there instead. That's the problem. I think I broke it. I think I broke it. Oh no. Okay, I closed the window down, and the moment I closed it down, I started hearing the sounds of people collecting ice cream. I know you don't know what that means. It's health. Oh no, I am a fool. I'm gonna try and open it up again. Because I need to know that this is okay to play. There are a lot of tunes online right now. It might be better for me, you know. Normally I don't stream this late. Normally I stream early in the morning, and there's barely anyone in Toontown when it's morning for me, because most people who play are in like North America. No, I don't want 2 launches. I don't need 2 of those. Just the one. I don't know if it's launching or not now. Toontown? Toontown, where'd you go? Feel lonely without the music. Oh. Oh. Oh, now I've got a launcher and a copy of the game. The music's playing. Toontown? Oh god. But yeah, if Julia's ever down to do like a Toontown collab stream. She only heard. I died. Did you only hear me say your name and you didn't hear anything else that I said? I heard the boing. Boing boing. Where's it gonna put me? Is it gonna put me in the regular playground or? That looks regular playground-ish. Oh no. Oh no, Toontown Central. Toontown Central. Toontown Central! Oh no. I think it doesn't want me to go to Toontown Central. I don't think it wants me to go to Toontown Central, guys. I'm in Toontown Central! Oh my god, the skies are so great. I guess that's with the Halloween event. Everything's kind of muted. Oh thank god, we made it. We're in Toontown Central. Oh my god, you're right, Ali! Flippy! I hope he's okay. I need to give him a little handshake. That's all. It wasn't like, I love this, but Flippy, you're okay! Oh, thank god! You beautiful blue dog. I love that this room has, like, people's fan art on the walls. And Flippy was a character from the original Disney game as well. And I was like, if the fan-made, like, revivals don't have Flippy, I'm gonna cry. But he's here. I love him so much. He's the mayor. He has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. He's an NPC. I love him. Thank god. Thank god he's okay. Also, now we know we can go into buildings. That's good to know. I came to Toontown Central because I was going to try and show you Duck Shuffler, but he might not even be around. But I guess I'll just run around a bit and see if things go crazy. We can do things. There's loads of things to do in Toontown. You can fish. Let's catch a fish. I'm not... Don't tempt me, fish bingo. Don't tempt me. I've never won fish bingo. Trivial used to be brown. I don't super remember that. Huh. I do remember some of like the early beta Toontown stuff. Like, I remember when Donald used to sit on the end of his pier instead of being in the boat. And I remember Minnie's Land used to look different. It's like a carousel-ish thing. I can't remember now. I got a doggy. I got a dogfish. I forgot what I didn't read it. And then you can sell them for jelly beans, and sometimes you might have like a task that asks you to catch so many fish. Also, there's bingo down here. I got an old boot. That's a wild space. Oh no, I think I'm doing fish bingo. Shit. I think I'm accidentally doing fish bingo. I think it was like Brando. Yeah, I'm talking about the 2003 one. It was either in the beta or it was in like the trailer, and it never got released in the final game that Donald didn't used to drive the boat. Obviously not that he does in this one, but he normally always is in one of the streets. It just depends. Like, I mean, he's not always there. I've like been like, I need a duck shuffler, I need a duck shuffler, I need a duck shuffler, and I just can't find one anyway. Yes, they did have a demo that people could like play in person. At Epcot? Whoa. The Epcot ball. Are you kidding me? Well, I don't have a space for the king crab. I thought I wouldn't catch one. Why did I use that for the king crab? I should have used it for the horse. Oh, well, no. I'm not gonna win this bingo. I'm not gonna catch a horse. Yes, I said horse. I'm just wasting jelly beans now. That's fine, I got. Jelly beans is the currency, by the way. Yes, it had like a merry-go-round thing. I thought so. I can't remember what the merry-go-round was. I think, yeah, I remember there being like a rudimentary toon tag thing at like the, wasn't it also in those Disney arcades that used to exist? I only know that these, look, I don't know shit about Disney. I just watched Defunctland. I've never been in a Disney park in my life. I'm not gonna win fish bingo. But anyway, then you can sell your fish. I'd like to sell my fish, please. Yes, coins. Okay, normally they're over here. If you play during the Halloween event, which will still be running whenever I decide to, if we reach the subathon goal, if you guys want to make accounts and play with me, because obviously if I ever do a Toontown stream solo, I'll just be focused on my tasks. But for the subathon reward, it will be me helping you guys out, whichever ones of you wants to make accounts, and we'll like travel around in a group, I guess. What have they got? What have they got? What have they got? So doing different tasks and defeating cogs and selling fish will get you different kinds of coins, and you can use those to redeem different outfits. We got a robot outfit. We got a definitely not Invader Zim cosplay. We got astronaut. We got Alice in Wonderland. We got skeleton. We got candy corn. We got scarecrow, witch, sci-fi gamer Spy Kids 3 looking thing. Frankenstein's monster. More witch. Of course, I already have the vampire ones. Superman. Danny Phantom. Bee. Spider. Sorry, I'm amusing myself. Kind of ghost themed. I like the bug. Dinosaur. Lord Riding Hood. Turtle. Pirate. I don't know the turtle one. That's new. Like Davy Jones' Locker pirate. I don't remember that one. Pumpkin. Clown. Angel Devil. And then the way more stuff. Someone in chat said it ends on the 24th. Julie, yeah, there we go. Okay, sailors, different coloured sailors. Sans, Undertale. And then like backgrounds and a ketchup portrait. You want to get the bee, Julia? But these outfits only be available during the Halloween event. This year they did like have them available earlier in the year during I think it was during Pride Month. But But if you don't snatch them up now, you won't be able to get them again until next Halloween, probably. I already have the ones that I really like. But do I have enough bat coins to get anything? I do not. Oh yes, you're correct. I'm sorry. He's called Sads, not Sans. The trees are dressed up. Okay, we're gonna see if we can encounter a book ruffler in the wild. I got the game for Rainmaker. I stayed for the dog shuffler. He's just a silly guy. He talks with a lisp. He's got like a fruit machine for a head and some hair and a little cap and oh, the street music's normal. And I appreciate that they made the short changes actually short. And a tongue that sticks out. It's a bloodsucker. It's the vampire one. Not actually my favorite, I know, surprisingly. Not actually my favorite of the standard cogs. Mingler was kind of my favorite. He looked, to me, he reminds me of Frankenfurter. I kind of preferred don't at me, but like I kind of preferred how the bloodsuckers looked before their redesign. The Lawbots in this game have been completely redesigned. There is no duck. There's no duck on this street. Yeah, you can go up to any cog and fight them, and you can go into any of these shops, but you won't be able to do much there without having a task there. Well, Julia, you didn't have to. I'm sorry. Are you getting distracted by Toontown, a game that you didn't have to open just to like surprise me on stream within Toontown? Nobody asked you to open Toontown. Actually, the second Clash I made, the first one was the old Cheminism got revamped. Oh. Oh, you want it to be silly. Wow. It was very silly of you. You know, I'm actually gonna see, is anyone currently doing a duck shuffle fight and wants help? No. Okay. I'm desperately needing one and finding one, and they were like, we're looking for him too, come with us, we'll do it. And then I tried to join, and they were like, yeah, come fight this one with us. And I tried, and I couldn't because they'd organised a group that was, like, full. So I couldn't join it. And they were like, why are you joining? And I'm like, you fucking made a closed group! Toontown's fun. I see the name! I see the name! I see him! I see him! Where is he? Where is he? Look at him. Look at him. Look at his tongue moving as he walks. Look at him go. Look at him go. I don't actually want to fight him because there's only me and I don't think I'll be able to, you can't really do him on your own. You need people, but look at him. Look at him go. Look at him sashay his little hips. Oh. I think he didn't like that I was stalking him, he flew away. They can do that. They can launch propellers out of their heads and fly away. I think I came off too strong. I think I made him uncomfortable. I think I embarrassed him. Why do I always do this? That I think I embarrassed him was a fucking Game Grumps Power Hour reference. From when they were in the random Game Grumps quotes just pop in my head all the time. When they were at the Halloween costume store. And I can't remember what Dan was dressed at. Oh, it was when he had the Be Mine heart on and he was like, someone just be mine, and Aaron popped out in like a princess just like, I'll be yours. And I was like, oh, and ran away, and Aaron turns to the camera and goes, I think I embarrassed him. Wait, I saw the I saw the words duck shuffler. Hang on. He's over there! He came back! Hello, person who's fallen asleep. There he is, there he is. There he is. Oh, if anyone looks at me, they're gonna think I want to fight him. I don't. I just want to gaze upon him. He's going right in front of us. There he goes! What a silly guy. Genuinely, they did not have to make him, like, saunter with his fucking hips. Look at him go. Well, this was Toontown. This is Toontown. You know what? Before we end, I'll go check my catalogue. Oh, the only way to get home is to teleport. Oh yeah, I know I can use the cog radar. I don't actually want to, like, fight him. I just wanted to gaze upon. I thought it would be more fun to go searching. Please don't backseat unless I ask for help. It is in the rules. It's weird seeing the sky that dark. They even decorated my home! I didn't consent to what the fuck? There's a witch in the sky. What? Hello? God, what? I don't... Get away from my house, lady! I didn't invite you here. Anyway, this is my house. The reason why there's more houses is because you can have up to 6 toons in the same... You can have 6 different toon characters and under the same account, so the other houses are for the empty save files that I don't use. Anyway, this is my house. Why the fuck was there a witch in the sky? What, it was in Halloween? It's not Halloween anymore. I have pumpkins. Oh, I must have opened during the Halloween event. No? I don't think... No, but that's weird. I bought the pumpkins. I literally came on a while ago just to redecorate the house and kind of logged off and do it. Wait, but I got the pumpkins, so... No, they must have been selling the pumpkins in September then. I have not loaded Toontown up and seen the whole logo. Anyway, this is welcome to my place. We have some chairs and a little radio. We press F to sit on chairs here. There I am. I forgot how you get off the chair. Wait. Did it break? Oh, there's an X. Oh, it's different when you're in your own house. Okay, because I was like, wait, I thought you just moved to get off the chair. Is it different when you're in your own home? Anyway, I got off the chair. I hate all of the windows. I hate all the outsides. I know this is what it looked like in the original game. I'm just like, it's ugly. I want it to actually look like the real outside. Anyway, so some chairs. We got a fireplace. I bought a different fireplace, but it turned out it was way too big. We got a little rug. Got a little. You can hang your coat up here. There's a rug on the floor. This is where I keep my sports trophies, apparently. And my very mangled golf club, apparently. These are the boys. This is where the magic. This is where the magic happens. This is my little desk. Is it the right way around? I think it's back to front. Is it back to front? Oh, fuck me. You can't tell when you're editing the house which way around the furniture goes because it makes you do it in like a top-down view. That's my little desk. That's my bed. I got a little lamp. This is my wardrobe. That's me. This is my piggy bank. This is where the beans are stored. I don't have anything in the bank. I spent all my beans. And this is my phone. Where I can only call Clarabelle the cow. There's only one phone line and it goes to Clarabelle. What we got in this new catalogue? We got some sayings, we got some bows, we got some shoes. I want some nice like black shoes. We got a big top hat. Oh, it's a funky backpack. It is pretty cute, but I like my cape. Julia, what is going on? That was a pretty silly backpack though. Jester, we've got like a Santa's sack backpack. Those work. Those are black shoes. Oh, the 3,000 jelly beans. Of course, they're fucking three. Oh, they're meant to be Santa's shoes. I guess that's why they're called jolly boots. I guess that's also why they're 3,000. I'm not gonna save up 3,000 beans for a pair of shoes, am I? But I don't have any black. I just wanted a pair of black shoes, and these ones are, but that's a lot for a pair of shoes. In comparison to, like, some of the shoes are like 250 beans. Not 3,000. But there's always back ordering, and it lets you back. I didn't realize at first, or I forgot, that you can back order to, like, any item. Like, it's not like, oh, once this catalog goes, then you're never getting it back. It's like, no, you can always back order it. I put the cityscape backdrop and it doesn't. I mean, you can't with everything. Fuck. Should I get the backpack? I'm probably never gonna wear it though. It looks really silly. It's kind of cute, but it's not my style. No. Why the boots? 3,000! I'd like a nicer bed though. I don't want the bathtub bed. But yeah, this is... The pumpkins already aren't for sale anymore, so... Don't mind the shadow on the end table, it's fine. And back we are outside. That witch bed. No! Go away! I didn't invite you here, lady. I wanted to show you guys the sun, but I kinda can't. There he is. There's his little face. So this is Mikasa. Oh, you can also do like games and stuff. If I had someone with me. You can do chess and checkers and Tuno. Definitely not Uno, because that's copyright. Don't for a second think that it's Uno. It is Uno. It's not Uno. So all the other houses are just empty because nobody lives there. Hey. Cool! So we can do Toontown on stream. Yay! Okay, so I'll have this as a reward then. That's all the stream was for. It was not meant to be 2.5 hours. I messed it up. God, I just used to do this over and over again. Run around the entire home estate, staying on the path. I don't know why I found this like... I don't know why I found this satisfying. Jeez, maybe it's because I'm neurodivergent. Well, I'm generally just like, yeah, I'm not gonna touch the grass, I'm not gonna touch the grass, I'm not gonna touch the grass. I can't touch the grass a bit. You know, you could make your own fun in this game. You could just run around the path in circles over and over and over. I'm like solidly on the grass now. Don't mind the big patch of sand. Wait, I haven't jumped in the water for you guys yet. Let's go. Oh, it's too shallow? Oh, there we go. And we're swimming. And the music is different because we're underwater. Oh, that's the end of that. Where's the pond? Let's go in the pond. Let's jump in the pond. Again, a thing as a kid to try and cannonball off this little thing. I've gotta make a good head start. Whee! I could have the ice creams if I was low on health, but I'm not, so I can't have the ice creams. You can also fish in here, but when you get in here, there's no fish. But there is if I get outside, then there's fish. Oh no, now I'm thinking about the Game What's Fishing game where they were shouting at some man who only spoke Korean. Anyway. So this is a Toontown. Let me I'm gonna I'm just gonna I haven't been to these people. It's not a land that's called under construction, it is just under construction. What else can I show you guys? 20 training points I don't at the moment. Clothes. The tube, that stuff. I don't have any of that. Okay, let me switch. Overlay scenes. We're gonna log out of Toontown. God, that music caught me off guard again. Okay, Toontown gone. Toontown gone. Thank you for watching me test out Toontown. Now we know that I can do it for the subathon, which means I don't have to change anything. I will probably double check the picture, because I'll probably have Julia proofread it for me. Just to make sure like it all looks good and makes sense. But I will reveal it to all of you guys. Tomorrow on stream we'll be playing LS Man's Returns as usual. Oh, bye Jacob, thank you for stopping by. And just bear in mind, like, unless I ask for it, I don't really want any backseating. My voice is going, can you tell? So yeah. Stream tomorrow, as usual, regular time, not this late. I don't normally stream this late. I'm talking softly because people are like getting ready for bed. Minus returns tomorrow, but you know, I'll give you guys my little weekly recap, and we'll show you guys the subathon plan poster thing, and I'll also post it on my socials. Oh my god, my voice on on Tumblr and Twitter and in the Discord. I'll probably put it in the YouTube community tab as well. Yeah, that gives you a week to prepare, I guess. There's the regular group goals, like you guys gifting subs will add together to reach goals collectively of stuff that I have to do on stream. Let me have a little cough. Hang on. So that helped. So goals that you guys collectively will get together to do on stream, like once we get to 5 subs collectively, and it's already gone again. That will unlock karaoke time. I put it as the lowest one because the point of the stream is that I want it to be a karaoke stream, but I suck at thinking of subathon rewards that I'm comfortable with, so the very lowest one is the karaoke redeem. So if 5 of you subscribe, or if one person gives 5 subs, then I have to do karaoke. That I looked the last time I did karaoke on stream, I think I looked and I don't remember, I think it was April. It's been a while. I'm very out of practice. I haven't even been singing that much in my room anymore just because people in the house don't like it and make fun of me. Anyway, so I'll reveal what the goals are tomorrow. There will also be individual incentives. For example, if you gift 2 subs, or like you subscribe and gift a sub, whatever, I'll draw you as a IKEA alien. There you go. Isn't that what everyone's always wanted? But no, in the general goals there'll be like giveaways as well as we get like art giveaways and stuff as we get higher up the goals. Yeah. But I'll share the picture of that tomorrow, and then the subathon itself will happen on, I keep saying the 17th, but I haven't actually double checked to make sure that is actually the right date. Let me look on the calendar. Yes, the 17th. And every subsequent day, if the subathon, if you guys push the time up enough, because every sub, every 250 bits, and every £3 Ko-fi donation will add 5 minutes onto the timer. So obviously, if it ends up going over 10 hours, then I will just have to do multiple days of streaming in a row. Or at least stream when I'm not busy. It might not be literally every single day, but it'll be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'll probably have to skip Monday, Tuesday. Because I have work. I have other works. Other works. I don't stream for work. This is a hobby. But then I guess probably, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But I don't think it'll go on for that long. I have some regular goals, some stretch goals. I don't know how far how much we'll do. But I hope some of you join in. I hope you pop up. Like, don't worry if you can't afford or don't want to subscribe or give bits or anything like that. Just being along and enjoying the stream and chatting and keeping me company will mean a lot. And of course, if you are thinking about subscribing, hold off until the 17th because you'll get like extra rewards for it if you wait till then. Normally I don't raid people when I do test streams, but I want to check if someone else is still online because then we'll raid them. They're not still online. Shit. It's fine. We might not raid anyone then. I saw that Ninja was streaming earlier, but I guess Ninja is smart and went to bed, unlike me, who stayed up rambling instead of playing Toontown. Don't other people live though. I normally don't, because if they give me a shout out, they'll be like, "You were playing." If they give me a shout out, then Twitch will tell them what I was playing, and they'll be like, "You were playing Toontown," and then I'll have to explain what Toontown is. Unless I change my stream category so it says just chatting, but I think, will that work? Will that mean when they shout me out, it'll show us just chatting instead? Oh well, my Twitch mobile, froze. So that's nice. It would be nice to be able to raid someone I don't normally get to raid because I never stream on this day. I don't know. Okay, yeah, my Twitch app is broken. I keep opening this person's stream to see how long they've been streaming for, because if they've been going for hours and hours and hours, then I don't want to raid them if they're going to be ending soon. Oh, sorry, I've had no music on this entire time. But every time I open a stream... Is this a Twitch problem? I hope it's not my internet. Every time I'm opening someone's stream to see how long that they've been going for, to see if I could raid them on mobile, it keeps playing the same Disney advert for like some Formula 1 film or documentary, I don't know, and then gets halfway through the Disney Plus advert and then freezes on the ad. And then it doesn't finish the ad. And I took the stream all the way off. And then tried to open it again. And I get the stream off and I open it again. And it plays the same Formula 1 advert again. And then it's going and it's frozen in the exact same place as it did before. What is this? They keep saying I'm getting disconnected from chat. What is happening? What is happening, Twitch? Is Twitch going down? Are you guys alive? Are you still here? Oh my god, I made it into the stream. Holy shit. I haven't been going... Oh, and it instantly froze. Oh. But it would be nice to raid. I'm trying to check what pronouns because I'm pretty sure Iori uses she, her pronouns, but I don't know. It doesn't say in their about section. Shit. It's fine, I'm just gonna casually open Twitter. your pronouns. They are she, her. Okay. Do you want to go on a teeny tiny raid with me? I know it's late. No, I got the fucking Formula 1 ad again. Oh my god, I'm gonna go insane. I didn't even minimize stream down. It was just still playing. What is happening? I don't want to watch Keanu Reeves. Why is he here? I guess he likes Formula 1? I said Keanu Reeves in massive letters. And now it's not showing him anymore. Now it's just showing regular Formula, like actual Formula 1 drive. Oh, we're back. Disney Plus, I don't want to watch your show. Will you guys come on a raid with me? I'd quite like to raid her because I don't get to raid her very often. I don't get to see her online very often. I'm normally not looking at Twitch when it's this late. But if you guys would come along with the raid, it would help both me and whoever I raid out a lot. And by coming along with the raid, you'll get extra channel points in my channel, which you can use to redeem stuff, like if you want to head pat Izzy more. Or force me to change my model or whatever. If you are not subscribed to me, you can copy and paste the message that Stream Elements just posted, and if you are subscribed to me, then you can copy and paste the message that I just posted. Aoria is also a trans streamer. She has a very pretty model. Twitch mobile keeps freezing on me, but I don't think that's her stream. It looks like it's me. I think it's me. Oh, I hope it's not. I hope I'm not raiding while she's having stream troubles. That wouldn't be good. I don't want people to think this is what her streams usually are. She's very sweet. Making sure I double, triple check that I spelled Aoria's name correctly. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow, a lot earlier than this. Usual time. Usual time is meant to be 1 PM, but normally it doesn't end up being until 3 PM because something ends up happening and I end up being like distracted and stuff. But I'm really trying. I've been getting up earlier. I took my final antibiotic today. I'm finished with that course of antibiotics. Woo 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 woo. They've done nothing. I'm still in pain. They didn't change the pain levels at all. I'm probably gonna have to go back to the dentist. I mean, I'll give it a week to see if they're just late at kicking in, but not holding out much hope. But we can talk about that more tomorrow in my little weekly catch up. So what time is that for Pacific people? I don't know. Early in the morning for Pacific people is when I usually stream. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Alice Manners Returns, and then Saturday I'll either be more Alice or Toontown, or maybe drawing. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided. Depends what I feel like on the day. I don't make a stream schedule because I can't ever decide. It has to be what I feel like on the day. Tomorrow I will debut the subathon goals. I hope you guys like them. I hope they sound fun. I hope they sound fun. I hope you guys come along for the subathon next week. Good night.